All right, this is Girl Vibes, and I know you've really missed me a lot. Abrabomo no, there are a lot of nzema osisi, wabra wingwanda ho, and so sidema. I know what means makoye, but it's always advisable. You need to give yourself a break, and that's what I did. Thanks to Abigail for having my back. She did a great job. I was watching sometimes, and it wasn't easy holding and watching that this is your show, but in no reason oh they be you have to sit home, you're sick, but this time you're fit but not well, but I'm healing, so take it easy on me today, and I know you're going to love the show. I lost my presenter exactly a year. I lost one already, and this one too, so it's been hard. But thanks to your calls, your words of encouragement, especially one that I recently, just like few minutes ago, I got it from Kiki, and she happens to be my guest as well. I'll introduce them to you. So again, let me say a big thank you to Abigail and my crew, my producer Rashida. Hey sister, we are friend or pay. We are bring that back at the boy, your mommy or babysitter when you're easy. And to Johnny John, my Peter, Kafidi. I don't want to say at it. And I'm back. Ekunfi Princess is back on her seat on Girl Vibe. So every Saturday from 6 p.m. we get to be right here on your TV set. And today we are going to have a very interesting vibe, a very nice conversation that personally I believe it's going to go well. And we are going to learn, and we're going to have a lot of education today on Girl Vibes. And as usual, kind courtesy at Duncondas Level Premium Energy Drink. We are going to give you the beauty tips, so take that one as well. And our topic, if you follow us on social media, I believe already we are streaming live on Facebook at ETV Ghana, and also we are live on HD Plus Decoder 177 channel, and also on GoTV as well. So make sure you watch and stream us live on social media. Quickly, we go for a breather. When we come back, we get straight into the conversation. Stick and stay with us. We'll be back. Welcome back. This is Girl Vibes, and yes, we are here to vibe with you. And today I have two amazing ladies on set. Yes, if you see them, a question, my favorite color, so maybe I'll fight with her after the show. Kiki, welcome.
Thank you.
Kiki is my friend. I mean, we started our friendship today, so it's going to be a good vibe. Okay. And she's a nurse, so she'll be nursing me.
Of course.
She has started already, actually. Kiki, darling, thanks for the words. And you're wearing my favorite color, which is the blue top and then the blue shoes. Charlie.
Goodness, I'm going to give out to you.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
You're looking nice.
Thank you.
All right, darling.
And my condolences to
Thank
you.
you.
Everything is going to be okay.
Sure.
And I know you're a strong woman.
Sure.
So I pray that God will carry you through.
Amen. Thank you. I also have a CEO. Yes, she is into laundry services, and she's a young CEO. You see, the beauty is everywhere. The cash is flowing. Before she leaves, maybe I'll let her buy me a huge Adonko Level Premium Energy drink, so I distribute to you. Okay. Welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
So natural.
Thank
Is
you.
it your natural hair?
Oh no.
You borrowed it?
Yes, I borrowed.
Hey,
So natural.
hey, you look so natural, actually. So I thought maybe it was your natural hair.
Oh no.
Yeah. But it's nice on you.
Thank you.
So keep the nerves on the low and let's vibe.
All
Can you
right.
tell us a bit more about yourself, with your services and the laundry staff?
Oh, okay. So my name is Seraphine
Okay.
Gidisu.
Okay.
Yeah, and I own and run Anadia Laundry and Cleaning Services. We're actually located at Botima Smith Flats. So we have mobile laundry. We go around, pick up laundry for people that live around Spinters, Ashama, Teba, and Botima.
Okay.
So Botima, we do daily pickups, but outside Botima, it's weekly pickups and delivery. And we are also into cleaning services, so
Oh, wow.
you can contrast me to clean
Do
here for you.
everything.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll contact you. Okay, let me come to Kiki. Kiki, tell us a little bit about yourself. We know you're a nurse.
Yes,
A big lady.
I am.
I know, right?
But aside being a nurse, I also have a private care agency.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I was merged with an agency called Locum Fix. What we do is that we look for jobs for people who have completed their nursing career, or they are finished with their medicines, and then they've not yet got placements.
Oh, that's
So
fine.
we try to fix them to hospitals or healthcare facilities that needs them. Yes, so look on fix.
Okay, so if you're a nurse and you're watching today, you're lucky. Please contact my sweet friend Kiki, and she'll, get you a job like that,
Yes,
right?
like that.
All right, thank you, ladies. So today we are going to talk about who a lady is. When we say somebody is a lady, you'll be walking somewhere and somebody will see and be like, wow, this is a lady. Sometimes you even talk and somebody will be like, wow, I cast a lady like another lady. Mostly, we get that.
Yeah.
But to start up with you, Kiki, when we say somebody is a lady, who is a lady?
I think being a lady comes in three forms. I think it still exists. The pirates and monarchs, the wife of pirates and monarchs, and then their daughters are being called ladies. And then sometimes the social and economic status of somebody can also classify them as a lady. A lady with a high educational qualification. But in our society, when we talk about somebody being a lady, then it means the person has morals. Because I know in Fante, we have something called akitesia or something, yes. Though it falls into these three categories, sometimes you don't need education to become a lady. The environment or the society that you find yourself in, somebody can see you and then that person will call you a lady. Your appearance, how decent you dress, the way you talk, how respectful you are. Somebody can see you, can see that attributes, and then the person will call you a lady. Yeah, so our society is more like you behaving well, you being polite. As far as our customs and our tradition are concerned, I believe in culture. I'm old-fashioned, so I know when you stay with your grandmother, you know that some of these things are being incorporated in your upbringing. Yeah, so you are being taught what I term the please, the thank yous, the I'm sorries. All these things are supposed to be in your speech when you're talking to someone or when you're addressing an elderly person. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, even when you receive a gift. So it's not all about you having an education or you being the wife of a monarch or you gaining it as a title. I would say a lady can be earned.
Okay.
Like trust. You have to earn it. In our society, you have to earn it because how you dress, how you talk to people, the kind of things you say, and then there are certain places that you are there, and it will shock you. Even at your workplace, people will respect you that, oh, I've never seen this lady talking about somebody or backbiting. I've never seen her insulting somebody before. And so that person, like, she's really a lady.
Okay, so ladies don't gossip.
It's not like ladies, it depends on the kind of gossip. If it's a gossip that will tarnish the image of your fellow human, then you are not being a lady. It's supposed to be something that you can joke around, something that when you are caught, you can defend yourself, not something that probably somebody is going through something and then you say it bitterly to the other person, tarnishing the person's image, making the person look bad because you want to be favored and the person shouldn't get that favor or something. And sometimes it happens among we ladies, and that's a little challenge.
Okay. Now, Seraphine, come in here. Can any woman at all become a lady?
Well, in my opinion, the fact that you are born a female or a woman does not make you automatically a lady. A lady is somebody that is intentional about her life or herself. A lady is somebody that, a lady is somebody that's, like, per the dictionary definition, a lady is somebody that is polite, refined, and then well-spoken. And these skills don't come naturally. It's something you have been intentional about. It's something you have to be intentional in acquiring. So how do you become refined? You have to learn. How do you become polite? How do you become well-spoken? It doesn't come to you naturally. You don't wish it for yourself. It's something you have to be intentional about and learn so that you become a lady. So being born as a woman doesn't make you a lady.
Automatically.
Yeah, no, no. But a lady is a more sophisticated and a polished way of describing a woman that has worked on herself towards accomplishments. So yeah, so a lady is a woman is not a lady. A woman is like an ordinary person that has basic characteristics, but a lady is somebody that has learned to acquire certain characteristics or certain skills. Yeah, that's why she said a lady is earned. You earn it. It's not something that you wish for yourself. You see, you're not doing anything and you say you become a lady. No, you don't learn how to dress well. You don't learn how to talk properly. You don't learn basic manners. You can't be a lady. You must work on yourself.
So how do I then become a lady? Survey.
Okay, so a lady that is intentional about herself knows that, educating herself from higher education to even common sense manners, okay, makes her, empower her to become a person of accomplishments and poise. A lady also knows that she's not judged by her physical appearance, but people measure her by her inner character. So she puts effort in developing her inner character. Yeah, so being a lady is not just by physical appearance or your possession. Because a lady knows that beauty and worth is fleeting, but it's what I have as an individual, my character. That is what speaks volume. That's what makes me a lady. That's in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's go for Kiki's opinion then. Kiki, if I'm a woman or a female, how do I then become a lady?
So to add up to what she said, you have to be intentional about it. And being intentional means that you are ready to explore. You have to learn. We learn, So you don't have to say, okay, I'm noted for this, so I don't want to learn, I don't want to do anything to change myself. Now the world is changing. Things are coming, new trends. So how do you fit in? How do you even blend with your fellow humans? Your fellow women. So you have to learn. It's all about learning. Sometimes it's not about going to school or it's not about, being educative in a way. Sometimes in your own environment, even in your home, like charity begins at home. In your own small way, you can make a difference. You are not supposed to be taught. Okay, we are being taught in our homes, we are being taught to be respectful, we have to be polite. There are certain things that is right, you want to talk about it, and then they'll just shut you up because they feel you are young. But then as you grow, you change. And as you are changing, the world is also changing. You have to move, you have to blend in. So you have to learn. There are books to read, how to become a woman, what you have to do. There is this book I read, Becoming a Michelle Obama. So you have to learn, you have to read, even if you can't read. There are, now Ghana, they've made us in such a way that we have these 3 radio stations that, they do give advice and those kind. You have to attend summits.
And watch Girl Vibes as well.
Yeah.
You get to learn how to be a lady. Kiki, on that note, let me not cut you, okay? Let's go for our first break. When we come back, Kiki gets to talk us more into being a lady. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, and that was our beauty tips for today. Let's say a big thank you to Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. Debia Mekacho, sister. Aye, Jumana Bre, being a lady, no, na sipping a kakra. Be a lady in sipping Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. Sip it ladylike. And Kiki Waha, Seraphine, and so Waha. So let's say a big thank you to Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. Yes, it contains vitamins and proteins, and it will vitalize you. Intimate patro, age manabre, and sister Debia Mekatro, Mama Obimba, Embe employer. Achasi. Pebina Wankasa Sochon. Seraphine is a CEO. She's a boss on her own. I mean, imagine being a boss on your own. So just call them, link them up on 020-489-8698 or 05926109998. Call our Don't Connect Level Premium Energy Drink and become an entrepreneur. So we are talking about who is a lady today on Girl Vibes, and we are live on Facebook at ETV Ghana. And I have with me Seraphine, and I also have a nurse who happens to be Kiki, and she's my new friend. So we are talking. Before the break, Kiki was on the floor. Kiki, we were talking about the differences between a woman and then a lady. So we need to continue with that. And we're even talking about how to become a lady that Seraphine mentioned, and you also mentioned few from learning from your grandmothers and all. Who are the other people that we can learn to become ladies?
Well, somebody you consider as your mentor. Right now, feminism has made it easy for us to choose who you want the person to be your mentor. So we look at all these people and the impact they have on the society. So when you look at, I could say Japan, Nana Mama Brown, Nana Banamwa, you could see the impact that they are having. So you look at these people, the way they dress, the way they talk, how they even handle their shows, and then there is something new to learn from them. And every day they are learning, even they themselves at the peak at which they are, every time they are learning, they want to become the best version of themselves. And so what are we waiting for? We have to also step up our game. And like I was saying earlier, it mustn't be the education you've attained, or you know, you can't, there is no barrier. You can still do something, buying books online, reading books, you know. You don't have to even go to the shop, or you say the community you are in, there is no library, so you can't get access to books. Now we have our smartphones. You can Google even how to become a lady. You know, we have
Okay,
all those
you
steps
mentioned some of our mentors, you know, some ladies that you can set up as mentors. Is it everything that a person does that you need to follow? And how will you even know that, okay, this thing that she's doing is ladylike, so I need to copy? This one, yeah, Debbie, I need not to copy from her. How will you even know? Really?
So these are people that have graced our screens, and so we don't know their inside lifestyles. But then what they show on TV, their way of dressing, okay, they don't just expose themselves like that. Look at Akuse Japan, hardly. I've never seen her exposing part of her body. You get it? And even how she talks, you understand? So it's not everything that you have to copy
from them.
Naturally, we women are born differently. We are unique in our own ways. So apart from what you know in the house, what can you also add for it to become rich, so that when you walk around town, somebody can see you and then admire something about you? It's not everything that you admire about a lady. Sometimes it's about the way they dress. Sometimes it's not even about the dressing, but how they talk. Sometimes it's not about the talking, but how they construct certain sentences, or how they even relate with people around them. And then you add it to what you also know.
Okay, Seraphine, back to you. Kiki mentioned on being unique. Now, if you're a lady, or if you're a woman and you decide to be a lady, what are some of the benefits that you get in being a lady?
Okay. So in being a lady, even before I say that, you know, Kiki said, you know, everybody has, a lady should have a framework by which she works with. Do you understand? So the fact that you're supposed to choose a mentor doesn't mean you choose somebody that does not align with your values. We all have different value system. So you must look at somebody that, oh, this person's lifestyle align with my value. Then I can relate. It's not even people on the screen. People in the community, your auntie in church. So one of
Can we also add that people will meet on social media?
Yeah, people we meet on social media. There are lots of people that I follow on social media that are my mentors. They are not even Ghanaians, but yeah, I follow them. And yeah, I think their values align with what I believe in, so I follow them.
Now to the benefits.
So to the benefits. You know, I believe, in my opinion, I believe that for it to be referred to as a lady as the highest form, if one of the highest form of compliments a lady can receive in life. So it comes with respect and recognition. Even in our society, most people have a soft spot for ladies. You know, today we're driving, when we're coming on the motorway, a lady had a flat tire. And you could see the men, they were just stopping helping.
her.
But normally, if it's a man, they'll just drive past. You understand? So being a lady
we get
comes
to be lucky,
comes with some kind of grace,
Yeah.
respect, and recognition.
Yeah.
So I believe it's the highest form of compliment that you can earn for yourself as a lady. That is, if you are willing to work, to put in the work, you know, to become a lady. So you can wish a lady, yeah.
Kiki, any more benefits?
Yes. I think we've benefited a lot as ladies. For example, when you take the educational sector, ladies are being given certain slots that favors them, like when you're applying for scholarship. And even with this Francisca lady who got admitted at Harvard, you know, you could see the women just rallying behind her because they believe so much in her. So in a way, ladies, yes, like she said, you have to work on yourself so you'll be recognized. And then with the later you also have, you see people also rallying behind you just because they believe in what you are doing. And so for women, we benefit a lot, even aside the educational sector, even at workplaces, certain workplaces, they are being given the top-notch positions, and then
it commands some doors to even open for you.
Yes.
Trust me, if you don't know, being a lady and being a lady is just sweet. It opens the doors like as if, but don't just be a lady, make sure you pray and attach to it. It opens that door. I mean, in your nice shoes, you dress nicely.
Nice perfume,
you know
your hair, your nails, you know.
Walk like a lady.
Not something expensive, just being moderate.
You cut your coat according to your size.
Moderate, and then you just become a lady.
And the doors
will just open.
Talking about the benefits, we know everything in this world do have the advantages, disadvantages, the challenges. So let's go with the challenges. Survey. Being a lady, does it come with any challenge at all?
In my opinion, being a lady, one of the challenges that come with being a lady revolve around the issue of choice. Whether the lady has the freedom to choose who the lady wants to become, or to go with societal established stereotypes, you know. Or so, for instance, in some community globally, it's not even in Ghana, globally, most communities, when a lady is of age to marry and the lady is not married, even the community, people don't respect her. Even in some social gatherings, people don't respect her. But you don't put a mark on me or something. Society shouldn't impose its standards on me. I should have the freedom to be who I want, to choose who I want to become. If I want to marry, fine. If I don't want to have children, fine. It's not that, oh, at this age you must marry. You must be in your husband's house. You must do this. A, B, C, D. That is their definition. So it's like, how do you... it's revolve around choice, like the issue of choice. That's one of them, anyway. And I think another one is like access to opportunities. As we said that, ladies have a lot of opportunities and all that. Unfortunately, living with adequate skill, most ladies don't have adequate access to opportunities. It's only in recent times that ladies are presidents, are holding positions, in corporate organizations. Only recently. So even globally, most ladies don't have access to equal opportunity, even with adequate skill, education, qualification. So I think it's something that we'd have to also work on. And I also think that another challenge is about how to navigate your career opportunities whilst maximizing other aspects of your life, because systems have not been created for ladies to be able to do both. So you see that a lady is leaning towards maybe achieving in career-wise, but the marriage is suffering, children are suffering, other aspects of their life are suffering because the environments have not been created for us to be able to do both simultaneously. So how do we navigate our career opportunities whilst maximizing other aspects of our life? It's also a challenge for ladies. That's in my opinion.
Okay. Kiki, any more challenges to add up?
Like she mentioned, the stereotypes. That's one of the biggest challenges, because when you go to certain companies, they don't allow the ladies to hold certain positions. You understand? And that is a challenge because they believe we are not capable of doing or holding that particular position. And it has become a major challenge because, like in Africa, we believe, I don't know who brought that theory, but they believe that women are supposed to be in the kitchen to cook and then to look after the children. And so little slot has been given to us in the society to operate. So we are not able to fully manifest what we have in us. And like she said, the societal pressures, marriage. Yes, marriage is part of the life processes, but it shouldn't be a self-actualization process for a woman. Because you see people in the society, and at a certain age when you are not married, like, they don't even care whether you are doing well.
Your 25th birthday.
Gosh. It's sad because you don't even know what the person believes in. Yes, marriage is part. I wouldn't say marriage is a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's part of us. And no matter what, people choose whether they have to get married or not. It's what they believe in.
And even time to give birth.
Yeah.
You don't know the plans of the person.
So at the end of the day, you are lost. You've not even discovered yourself because you don't even know whether, okay, this marriage, how am I going to navigate between my career and then my family?
Yeah.
And then what am I supposed to do? So at the end of the day, you realize that the lady is doing well in a particular section and one section is failing. And that is where they'll come, oh, your marriage is not doing well. What is happening? Because once kids starts coming in, you are already frustrated as a woman because your job, your family, your children, outside of their life, and so at the end of the day, you don't even know which one to go for. So sometimes it's not the age of the woman that should determine when they should get married. Allow them to discover themselves. Allow them to get to know themselves properly so that when they also get to the other side, they'll be functioning the same way they are functioning at work. They'll be able to function at home. And I think mostly women are being humiliated and abused, even in the society, by their families, even other women. It's like certain positions, when you don't give yourself out to a man or the CEO of the company, you can't hold certain positions. And that has become a challenge, even in our universities. Some of these ladies, because they want to get first class or they want to be classified as the best student or whatever, they have to sometimes sleep, excuse my language, have affair with lecturers to be able to get their mark. And it's really a challenge, especially when you are beautiful. Then it looks like you don't have a choice to say no, because if you say no, then no means that your life is on the line. You can't get the best that you want.
It looks like there are a lot of challenges in being a lady, and we will go for a break. When we come back, we get to solve all these challenges right here on Girl Vibes. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We are talking about being a lady. Yes, when we say somebody is a lady, who actually is a lady? And I have with me in the studio Seraphine, who happens to be a CEO of a laundry service, and she is a lady. I must say, if you see from her outfit, her hair, the shoes she's rocking today, and my own sweet friend who happens to be a nurse and also a CEO in her blue, looking gorgeous here. Let's continue with the conversation. Now, we spoke about the challenges. How do we deal with these challenges and grow as ladies? Seraphine, let me start off with you.
Okay, so the first thing is we must push for policies to be designed to enable us navigate those opportunities. And then I have a sister who has like 2 children. Even when she's 1 minute late, her boss is very angry. We must design systems that enable us to also balance our lives. So you have this and then you have that. And also we must also support each other. We must provide a space that is secure for other ladies to express what they are feeling. Sometimes at organization, you even complain to your fellow lady, and she was like, but that's the rule. We won't make an exception. Me too, I'm a lady, me too, I have children.
Yeah.
So, So we don't provide a safe place for ladies to even talk about what is going on in their life. So I believe that we must create an environment of support. We must give ladies the tools so that they'll be able to maximize, balance their life. Because even the Bible says that a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
Thank you.
So we must be able to balance our lives very well.
Okay. Kiki, there's this tag on ladies that, hey, ladies, dear, we are our own enemies. Is it true that ladies are their own enemies?
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes,
yes, it is. Because once a lady gets to certain position, the attitude they give to their fellow ladies is so hilarious. As if we were in that together, and then by God being so good, you got an opportunity to move up. Yeah, and the way we even talk about each other to other people, it's like there is no support system. You can be in a group and then you are facing difficulties, you confide in someone, and then you tell the person that this is what I'm facing, and then you are keeping it as a secret. By the time you realize it's flying somewhere, about 20 to 30 people have already heard about it, and these people will not even ask you that this is, they will not even tell you or ask you that, okay, this is what it is, we've heard this, we've heard that, and then there is a particular tag, like, this is what she does, she's not a good woman, she's this, she's that. Where from all these?
Her own ladies.
Her own ladies. Even among ourselves, the kind of things we spread among each other, even when you've dressed nicely, instead of them complimenting you, it's like an act of jealousy, as if it's like they don't appreciate anything about you. So if you don't appreciate our fellow ladies, who then should appreciate us? Because if I'm doing well, you're supposed to make me feel like, yes, I'm doing well. If I'm lacking somewhere, you're supposed to tell me, and then probably help me, come along, blend in, or just let me know that this is what I'm doing is not actually helping, so we can do it this way. But just don't stand somewhere and then judge me wrongly without even getting to know my intentions or the reason behind what you claim I did. And that is what is worrying us as women.
How do we erase this tag? Seraphine?
First of all, we must start by trusting each other. There's a lot of mistrust among ladies. Ladies in general, we say they are jealous. But in my opinion, jealousy is not a bad thing. Jealousy comes from a place of desire. If I don't desire what you have, Kiki, I will not be jealous of you. But because I desire what you have, that's why I'm jealous. So instead of being like, oh, hating someone or disliking you, I must channel my energy to achieving what you have. You understand?
I think if we are jealous, it should
come from a place of desire. So you know that, oh, this is my unrealized dream that is trying to be
an unhealthy jealousy. Where you talk ill about me just to get
to be jealous enough to grow yourself.
Grow yourself. So we must really we must create a system of trust. We must there's also mistrust among ladies. Ladies don't believe that their information is even safe with another lady. Don't rather tell a man, don't tell you. So ladies must it's an attitude, it's an art, it's a skill we must develop by ensuring that there's trust among us as ladies. That is when we can start trusting each other and building the trust slowly. But when we sit down and then we are always envious of each other, like, oh, like you don't deserve, like envy is like, oh, you've not worked hard for what you have, So it's like we must start by trusting each other. It begins from all of us, I should be able to trust you and tell you something. I know that, oh, no matter what, my information is safe with you. I should be able to tell you something. But not that I'll tell you and the next moment I know I'll hear from. I would rather tell a man. So we must build a system of trust and support.
And I feel ladies, because let's say, for instance, I am a lady. And then I know Kiki to be a lady as well. Seraphine is a lady. Now, if I have an issue, I think drawing it to Kiki or Seraphine will be of help than to take it to my director, John. He being a male or a gentleman, would he know much about my suffering or my problem, as a lady? Do you get what the picture I'm trying to draw? But here's the case, because we have that tag that we are own enemies. I won't go even to Kiki or to Seraphine for an advice. Kiki,
for me, normally I learn from my friends, like the way we are here. I pay close attention to things you tell me about other people. So when you are noted for always talking about, you know, Mercy to me, saying bad things about Mercy, then why should I trust you with my information? Yeah, so like she said, there is some kind of mistrust between us, and sometimes we are being, I don't know if we are being biased about certain issues, like the way we make it look like it's an issue, meanwhile it's nothing, it can just be solved. And you know, it's
we take it as a big deal.
It's so sad, and I don't know. I don't know, but
we should help ourselves grow.
Help,
For instance, you know, sometimes in offices, like a boss that is a lady, the boss is sweet, is nice, everything, and the subordinate, because the boss is a lady, she's not willing to take instruction from the lady, but she would rather take instruction from a male boss. Do you understand? So we should be able to help each other grow. We should stop competing among ourselves. And just grow,
unnecessary gossips,
and we should be able to grow.
Even at our offices, or wherever, you know, sometimes you see a fellow woman who is old enough to be like a mentor that we mentioned, and you see this woman as a lady. Now, you even love to get close to her, but that kind of face that she will give you, you know, it's even that kind of ginger that you will need to get up there to her. Will even pull up. It will pull you down that you may even end up fearing the person because of the kind of energy or the kind of vibe that she will give you.
They build a wall. They build some kind of wall around them that is even very difficult for them themselves. They think that they define accepting support and help as being vulnerable. But everybody is vulnerable in some way. Do you understand? So even it doesn't make ladies, build intimate mutual relationship, because there's this wall. That is, so when somebody breaks through the wall, the person will know I'm vulnerable, I'm this, I'm this. So they create a certain wall around them. So there's this kind of righteous independence and self-sufficient that most ladies build.
How do we gather strength as women or as ladies? How do we do that? Because sometimes we feel being a lady too, people may take advantage of it because they feel, okay, you're a lady. And some even use this word. They will even intentionally, you know, do something that you go off your way and even talk. And that same people, that same person will be like, and y'all say a lady dear. I mean, and at a point you're a human
if you're a lady,
so you met.
If you're a lady, you can't talk.
That's what sometimes
if you're a lady, you can't correct
like.
certain things. Ladies don't have values.
If you're a lady, you can get angry. You can get angry. If you're pinching me, blood will come. So don't pinch me too hard.
How do I behave at that time that my temper is high as a lady? How do I have to control or behave as a lady? Kiki, let me start with you.
Well, everybody and how they control their temper. Yeah. For me, I'll just leave the scene for a while. And then I'll now go and process whatever you've done to me, and I'll come back and tell you as it is.
Okay.
You get me? So everybody and how some people, they will just try to solve the situation there and then.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they say certain things that they are not supposed to say. So for me, in the heated argument, I'll just ignore you. I'll excuse myself. I don't have to shout on top of my voice for you to know I'm right or something. But once everything is calm, I'll come back to you and then let you know that, look, what you did to me, I didn't like it. And then when you try to argue with me, I'll just cut you off. For me, my cut-off game is very, very serious because I wouldn't want you to disrespect me. I wouldn't disrespect you either. So if something that we are arguing about and you feel I'm wrong and you are right, sometimes I just feel like I've come to even realize that at times it's not everything that you have to argue about. Sometimes let people keep their opinions to themselves just for peace to reign. So that's what I have to say.
Some may take ladies as slave queens. How can you even differentiate between a slave queen and someone who happens to be a lady on social media?
It's very difficult, but you know, being a lady comes with content. It's not only the physical appearance. So you cannot see me on social media and then assume I'm a slave queen, because you don't know the content, you don't know my character, you don't know what I have. So unless you meet me, and then we start talking, then you know what I have inside. So how to differentiate is about how you relate with the person. Because you can't see somebody and say, oh, somebody can dress nicely, but the person has no content. Somebody can also just be a normal person, but the person has content, has value. The person says, oh, this person is very intelligent. This person is well read. This person is this. So differentiating on social media is very difficult, in my opinion, unless I relate with you to know how your character and to know what you have inside. That's me.
Okay. But how do we even define the word
slay queen?
You know? Because slaying is not a bad thing per the dictionary. Slaying means that you have performed something impressively.
Outstanding.
You are outstanding. You are exceptional.
But in Ghana, we have our own definition for slay queen. So if we see you, you know, driving in some luxurious cars, your hair in some way, and dressing in some form, you know, we call you as a slay queen.
I don't know whether, you know? I don't know who.
But I believe you can also slay as a lady, right?
Oh, yes. I mean, I have my money and I can afford my car. Because you call me slay queen, I shouldn't buy a car. And Ghana, I think we don't support each other because a lady that is driving, we sugar daddy. And yes, sugar daddy, Papa no. Meanwhile, when you come to the estate where we live, and you see me walking about, delivering, picking up and all that, okay, you wouldn't know. So if I'm able to save money and buy my own house, which yes, I can buy.
Of course. With hard work.
Yeah, with hard work, not with any man's money. Yeah, but Ghana, when they see any prosperous lady, we don't attribute it to hard work. We don't attribute it to anything. Papa, no, when it's a man, it's cocaine. So Ghana, we must change that perception that look, people are really working hard. People are really taking their life into their hands, taking responsibility for themselves and working hard and earning what they have. You see, so we must change that perception.
Thank you.
I feel like anything the lady does, we are not being appreciated. Because like she said, ladies, we are hardworking in a way because you wake up early in the morning, you have to do your house chores, you have to make sure the home is clean, you get to the office, you have to do, you work as a man does. Not that, you know, certain jobs, now certain jobs are even for like this electrical engineering and so I don't know what it is with our society. But like she said, we need to change our perception about women, about ladies. We have to, and we ourselves, we have to believe that we can do this. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to drive away fear. We don't have to accommodate certain things. We have to also be on top of the game. Like if a man can do this, yes, I can do same. And that's why we go to schools and a man is a nurse, a woman is a nurse, a man is a midwife, a husband, a woman is a midwife, and then a doctor, a woman is a doctor. Yes. So we can do what men are also doing.
You know, growing up as a young, a young girl, like when I was a girl, I used to think that it's only women that can be nurses. And only doctors, men that can be doctors. No. Until, I grew and through education, I got to know that men can be nurses, women can be doctors as well. Seraphine, if ladies are to have one superpower, what do you think that would be?
Superpower. Okay, it's a lady that helps the other lady to achieve whatever they want to achieve.
Thank you. Kiki, that's superpower as a lady. And then you argue with your final words.
Yeah, we have empathy because we are able to do things around. We don't complain when we are doing anything. From the home, family, to life, to our social lives. We can do everything. So far as we believe in ourselves, we support each other, we drive away fear. We can do everything. Anything that we put our mind to, we can do it.
Please, Kiki, advise my young ladies watching us today, or any female who isn't a lady, please advise her to become a lady and let them know the importance of becoming a lady, just as we spoke about today.
Like we said earlier, you don't have to, some will say that they've not gotten access to certain education and so that's why they can be a lady. But like even in our society, we have to, as society, we have some norms and some ethics that guides us as women.
Yeah.
So the later we know, let's read more, let's, buy books, let's invest in ourselves, and then, be polite to each other. Let's learn to keep secrets, ladies. Let's learn to keep each other's secrets. And at the end of the day, we will all win.
Thank you, Kiki. Seraphine, your final words and then your advice.
Hi, my ladies. I just want to say that, ladies, you must take your life. You are solely responsible for the outcome of your life. So you must be intentional about your life. You must read. You must observe. Learning is not only about reading. Observation is also learning. So you must observe, and you do not allow anybody to tell you what you can or you can't do. Just explore, try new things, ask questions. It is only by asking questions and challenging established norms that bring rise to innovation. So ladies, we are supposed to be creative, so please take your life into your hands, work on yourself, and be that refined, polite, and well-spoken person.
All right, thank you, ladies. Kiki is a nurse, and Seraphine is a CEO of a laundry service. And thank you for watching Girl Vibes. Thanks to
just 1 minute.
Okay,
I know this
Quick
young
one.
lady. She's also trying to become a CEO. Her name is Stella. She got me this beautiful hair.
Oh, wow. Stella,
So
thank you for the hair. It's really
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
thanks to Stella. All right. And just as I was saying, thank you for watching. And thanks to my sound department. Yes, Justice. Medasi Rebre Ating, I mean, sure. And to my entire crew, from my producer Rashida to my director Johnny John and to Peter Kafidi. Nyame, onsure mungi na bebre. Thank you for watching, and make sure to call a friend and tell a friend that every Saturday we are here to learn with you, to have fun with you, and get you through the line of being a lady. Please, it is very important to be a lady. It helps you. It opens a lot of doors for you. Please, how you dress, how you walk, everything that you do with your body, it helps you. So make sure, being a lady, you attach with prayers as well, in order to open more doors for you. Medasi Bibri, Mrs. MSTB, a Kufi Princess, producer, she's a Muslim, so she's fasting. So I've promised her KFC. So don't worry, Rashid, at 6 p.m. you get the KFC, okay? It's time, so you get it. After the show, I'll give you some KFC, so don't worry at all. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.